welcome back to the channel. So today is still Sunday, but this will be going up on Monday. So I am going to be doing the Advent, 7 days of the Advent. So we'll be doing day 8 through 14 here. And then I'll show you some of the work that I have completed and gotten through and whatever. You know what I'm saying. The progress I've made. So day 8 is this kind of, they never show up true on the phone or on the camera. It's kind of a dusty purple. It's very beautiful. Let's see, day 9. It's fading down, and it's got a little bit of yellow in there. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. Day 10. And this is the Christ is King Advent by Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. That's what this is from. That's day 10. Those two are very similar, but this one is much lighter than the last one. Day 11. This one is a good bit of yellow in it. So I'm thinking they're just supposed to be real pretty, like Eastery, leading up to the holiday, through Lent and into the holiday. This is day 12. This one is pretty much all yellow. Look how pretty and bright that is. Day 13. This one's got some pretty blue in it. I really like this one. This one's super pretty. And day 14. This one's mostly the blue. It's kind of like a robin's egg shade. It's very pretty. So here they are, side by side. That's a pretty good fade. That one's hiding a little bit. That's a pretty good fade. I like it. Make sure I put them down in the right order so I can put them back in the package, because I'm going to be using them in something, and I want to kind of try and use them in order. Unless that when I get to around to like starting the project, I decide that I like them in a different order, then I'll change it. But right now I'm geared towards using it in the same order that I open them. So I'll put them back in their little bags after this. So I have this, my lace sock that I worked on some more. We're getting quite, it doesn't look like it's very far, but let me tell you, this thing has been sitting stagnant for so long that's quite a bit of progress right there. And this one is the one I got from Mary Maxim. So this is a free pattern on the website. I think I got a sock kit from them, and this was the colorway I picked, and this was one of, I think there was like 3 maybe patterns. This was one of them, and this is the Bamboo Stripes, Mary Maxim Bamboo Stripes superwash wool nylon bamboo sock yarn. It's very soft. I really like it. It's made in Turkey. The color Coral Reef. And let's see. I think I've gone over this before, but it's been a while. Superfine 1. Care instructions. Machine wash on delicate setting in warm water. Tumble dry low on low heat. Tumble dry low on low heat. Yeah, obviously. Tumble dry on low heat at delicate setting. Do not iron or press. So it's a pretty simple yarn. You can wash it and you can dry it as long as you don't use too much heat. I will wash it. I doubt I'll dry them. I usually just hang or lay them flat to dry for my hand knits. My husband, he doesn't mind if they, in fact, he would prefer it because he wants to get back to wearing them as soon as possible. So he doesn't want to get home and see his favorite socks hanging somewhere trying to dry off when he wants to put them on his feet. So he would really prefer that I just put them in the dryer for him. So that's what I do. And I did some more on the foundation sock that I've started for my husband. And we have made it's about the same amount of progress as on the lace sock. When this is all knitted up, it feels like felty. So I'm wondering if this is going to felt. Let's see. 1 second. Okay. Let's see. It says 40 degrees. So you can wash it on low, but it does suggest you don't dry them. So they very well could felt if they're not properly cared for. We may have to refrain from, he's just going to have to watch these dangle. And then I finally got around to, now I had most of these, most of these kind of done, but then I wanted to do a, let me get a little closer. I wanted to do a border around it. So I did a half double crochet. Did like a half double crochet all the way around. I got all the ends woven. I believe these already have a claimer. Somebody's already wanting those. So I got those all done, and that about does it for what I've been working on in the Advent. I will say there is a lot to this Advent, so that there's going to be plenty more. And I'm going to do it on Mondays. Hopefully, I won't forget. I almost forgot tonight to include that in this one. So hopefully, I won't be forgetting on Mondays to include the Advent. I should probably start making myself some kind of like reminders or notes or something somewhere of what I want. Because I go into the video having previously considered what am I going to talk about, and then when I get here and I'm talking, I forget everything I had wrote down. So the other day I realized my Little People socks, I never included those after I was complete with them, I don't think, unless I did, and then I'm just wrong in more ways than one. But I didn't think so. So I made a little short with those socks, showing those socks a little bit. I just completely blanked on it. They were even in the same room. And I don't know. I just have a habit of forgetting sometimes what the plan is. And then I just start winging it and hoping for the best. So I need to plan a little bit better. that's that that's the gist of all of that is I need to plan a little bit better. This channel, let me tell you, I've always been laid back. We don't need to plan. Just, if we decide we want to do something, we'll go do it. If we, just do it. I've never been much of a planner. I've just, yeah, sounds like fun. Let's go. I think this channel is helping me to kind of understand why planning sometimes is a good idea. And hopefully it'll help me get better at it. I did get a little bit better at, well, not really at editing, because that's what I was about to say, at editing, but at looking at the buttons and seeing what the editing program will do, because I just go in there and I flip it because I want to mirror it so that, everything is the right way if there's any words. But I still don't know. I know, but I also don't. Like, I feel like it's something I need to work on. Taking the videos, cutting out weird, awkward pauses and stuff like that, or inputting like pictures and things. I've done a little bit of that on occasion, but sometimes I just am like, no, let's just get it up there. Let's just get it up there. So I've got to be patient and learn all the things that I can do with that, because that might be something that I end up really enjoying, is playing with that kind of stuff. And I don't know, because I'm like, it's different. I don't know if I want to do that. I gotta get over myself. I just gotta do it. With that, I will let you all go. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next one.